Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, today we are on an absolutely crucial mission for anyone heading off to college because we're going to uncover the absolute best global student bank accounts for 2026. Look, whether you're heading off to a campus just a few states over or you're studying halfway across the world, managing your money really shouldn't cost you money. We've dug through all the fine print, the hidden terms, and all that promotional fluff from banks across the US, Canada, the UK, and India to bring you the top zero-fee checking and savings accounts out there.
But right off the bat, we've got to ask a seriously critical question. Is your student account actually free? Seriously, it's the ultimate bait and switch. Banks love to plaster the word free across all their student marketing materials. But when you actually crack open their fee disclosure documents, you quickly realize these accounts are often packed with predatory hidden costs. What looks like a free account on the surface is frequently designed to quietly drain your very limited student funds.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the hidden fee trap, top picks in the US, Canada's welcome bonus war, the UK's interest-free overdrafts, India's zero-balance high yields, and finally, choosing your perfect account.
All right, Section 1, the hidden fee trap. Read the fine print.
Let's dive into this because these are the fees that literally live buried in the fine print. Take an out-of-network ATM fee, for example. It might not sound like a huge deal, but at $2.50 to $5 a pop from most traditional banks, it adds up ridiculously fast, especially when you just need a little cash for a late-night pizza or used textbook. And overdraft fees? Those are even worse. They hit you for $25 to $35 per occurrence just for slipping into the negative. Oh, and you have to watch out for inactivity fees, too. Some credit unions will actually charge you $5 to $10 a month just for not using your account enough. When you put it all together, these sneaky hidden fees can secretly drain anywhere from $100 to $300 a year from your tuition and living funds. That is money that belongs in your pocket, not the bank's.
Moving right along to Section 2, top picks in the US, best for students.
Let's compare a couple of vastly different digital accounts available to US students right now. First up is the Discover Cashback debit account. It is actually pretty rare for a checking account to pay cash back, but Discover is giving you 1% back on up to $3,000 a month in debit purchases. With zero fees and over 60,000 free ATMs, it is just a brilliant choice for everyday digital spenders. Then we have SoFi Checking and Savings. SoFi takes a different approach by bundling your checking and savings, offering a stellar annual percentage yield up to 4.50% if you set up qualifying direct deposits. If your goal is to build an emergency fund while managing your daily cash flow, this high-yield combo is incredibly powerful.
Now, what if you're the kind of person who wants a traditional bank setup with actual physical branches? Well, that is where Chase College Checking comes into play. It definitely stands out as the best overall pick for full-service banking. They actually waive the monthly fee entirely for students aged 17 to 24 as long as you provide proof of enrollment. You get access to over 16,000 ATMs and a massive network of physical branches for when you actually need some in-person support. Plus, they offer a very forgiving overdraft policy, no fee if you're overdrawn by $50 or less, so you get a great blend of traditional access without those annoying traditional maintenance fees.
Time for Section 3, Canada's welcome bonus war, lucrative bonuses.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this massive number right here, $570. In 2026, Canadian banks are fighting so hard for your business that they are offering total promotional values up to $570 just to get you to open an account with them. Seriously, if you just walk into the nearest branch to your campus without a strategy, you are literally leaving free money on the table.
But hey, it's not like they just magically drop that cash into your lap. Let's look at Scotiabank's preferred package for students as a prime example. To unlock their $175 welcome bonus, you have to follow 3 very specific steps. First, you've got to make a direct deposit payment for 3 consecutive months. Second, set up and make a pre-authorized transaction for 3 consecutive months. And third, make 5 online purchases using your debit card. It brilliantly illustrates that while these Canadian bonuses are super lucrative, you really have to read the fine print and take exact actions to unlock them. Crossing the pond to Section 4. The UK's interest-free overdrafts, your most valuable asset.
I absolutely love this advice we found from a Reddit user named Element Pledge City because it perfectly captures the survival mindset of a UK student. They advise to choose an account with a high overdraft at 0% interest to allow you to deal with any unexpected costs. They call out Santander and NatWest/RBS as 2 of the best for this. The crucial takeaway here is do not get distracted by small freebies like food vouchers or a quick 100 quid in cash. In the UK, a large, interest-free buffer is literally your most valuable asset when dealing with the totally unpredictable costs of university life. Let's see this in action by comparing two major players in the UK, Santander and HSBC. Santander is highly recommended by students because they offer a guaranteed £1,500 0% overdraft right off the bat, plus a free 4-year rail card, which, let's be honest, saves an absolute fortune on travel, and strong post-grad benefits. HSBC, on the other hand, might try to tempt you with a £100 cash bonus upfront. But students report they have very strict overdraft limits and make it incredibly hard to increase your limit past £1,000. So Santander's generous, guaranteed flexibility usually wins out over HSBC's stricter credit limitations.
Next up, Section 5, India's Zero Balance High Yields, a revolutionary shift.
So, what caused this massive shift in India's banking landscape? It's all thanks to the April 2026 Reserve Bank of India mandates. The RBI has permanently altered the playing field here. Just look at these new rules. Banks can never charge a penalty for a zero balance again. A free RuPay debit card is 100% guaranteed without any of those sneaky annual fees. A free checkbook must be provided if you request it. You get full digital banking and seamless UPI access. And to top it off, with mandatory video KYC, you can safely onboard digitally in a matter of minutes. These mandates have made zero balance accounts incredibly consumer-friendly.
And because banks are now fiercely competing for these zero balance accounts, we are seeing staggering numbers like this. 7.25%. Just think about that. That is the peak annual percentage yield currently available at AU Small Finance Bank. For Indian students who are willing to park a bit of idle cash, earning over 7% on a completely zero-balance fee-free account is an absolute game-changer.
Let's weigh a couple of the best options in India right now. First is IDFC First Bank. They're offering up to a 7% APY with truly unconditional zero balance requirements. It is our top pick overall for urban students who want high returns paired with a great mobile app. Then there's Kotak 811 Digital. Now, while their APY is a little bit lower, sitting around 3.5 to 4%, they offer a lightning-fast 5-minute digital setup. It's perfectly suited for students who want the convenience and trust of a large, established private bank while still completely avoiding all those pesky minimum balance fees.
Bringing it all together in Section 6, Choosing Your Perfect Account, Actionable Advice.
Okay, so what is the game plan here? Regardless of where you're studying globally, here is your action plan. Number 1, never ever accept monthly maintenance fees while you're enrolled. There are just way too many free options out there. Number 2, always read the fine print on overdrafts and ATM usage because that is exactly where they get you. Number 3, choose an account based on your actual day-to-day lifestyle and habits, not just because of some flashy welcome bonus. And finally, treat this student account as your very first step in building a rock-solid financial foundation. Making the smart choice today easily puts hundreds of dollars back in your pocket over the course of your studies.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final provocative question. What is your current bank actually doing for you? Are they truly rewarding you, or are they secretly draining your funds behind the scenes with hidden fees? I challenge you to go check your bank's fine print today. You might just find you're eager to demand a much better financial deal. Thanks so much for joining me today, and happy banking.